Right now, there's a man walking into a room, and every woman in that space feels his presence before he even speaks. He doesn't chase, he doesn't beg for attention, and he certainly doesn't need validation from anyone. Women are naturally drawn to him like iron filings to a powerful magnet. And here's what might shock you. This man wasn't born with some supernatural gift. He wasn't handed the genetic lottery ticket. He simply understood and mastered 7 fundamental principles that transformed him from invisible to irresistible. Today, I'm going to share these exact 7 steps with you, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why most men repel women while others effortlessly attract them. But before we dive deep into these game-changing principles, I need you to understand something crucial. What I'm about to share isn't about manipulation, pickup lines, or pretending to be someone you're not. This is about becoming the authentic, powerful version of yourself that women naturally find magnetic. This is about internal transformation that creates external results. And if you're serious about becoming this man, then pay attention to every word I'm about to say. Because these aren't just theories, these are battle-tested principles that have transformed thousands of men from wallflowers into magnets. The first step to becoming magnetic is understanding what magnetism actually means in the context of attraction. Magnetism isn't about being the loudest person in the room or the one trying the hardest to get attention. True magnetism is about possessing an internal gravity that draws people toward you naturally. It's about having such a strong sense of self, such unshakable confidence, and such clear purpose that others can't help but be pulled into your orbit. And this magnetic quality isn't something you can fake or put on like a costume. It has to be built from the ground up, starting with your relationship with yourself. Step 1. Master your internal state through Stoic principles. The foundation of magnetic attraction begins with your internal state, and this is where the ancient wisdom of Stoicism becomes your greatest ally. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men in history, understood that true strength comes from mastering your internal world. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This principle is the bedrock of magnetic attraction because women are incredibly sensitive to a man's internal state. They can sense insecurity, neediness, and emotional instability from miles away, and these qualities repel them faster than anything else. Mastering your internal state means developing what Stoics call ataraxia, a state of unshakable calm and emotional equilibrium. This doesn't mean becoming emotionless or robotic. It means becoming like a mountain, solid, grounded, and unmoved by the storms that rage around you. When you've achieved this state, you emanate a powerful energy that women find deeply attractive because it represents safety, stability, and strength. They sense that you're not going to be thrown off course by their tests, by other people's opinions, or by life's inevitable challenges. To develop this internal mastery, you must start each day with deliberate practices that strengthen your mind. Begin with morning meditation. Even 10 minutes of focused breathing and mindfulness will start rewiring your brain for calm confidence. Practice negative visualization, a Stoic technique where you imagine losing what you have, which builds gratitude and emotional resilience. Throughout your day, when you feel triggered by external events, pause and ask yourself, is this within my control? If it isn't, let it go. If it is, take action. This simple practice alone will transform your energy from reactive to proactive, from weak to strong, from repulsive to magnetic. The magnetic man understands that his emotional state is his responsibility and his alone. He doesn't blame others for how he feels, and he doesn't seek external validation to feel good about himself. This internal strength creates an aura of confidence that women find irresistible because it's so rare in today's world of emotionally reactive men. Step 2. Develop unshakable self-respect and boundaries. The second step to becoming magnetic is developing ironclad self-respect and crystal-clear boundaries. Most men make the fatal mistake of believing that being agreeable, accommodating, and available at all times will make them attractive to women. This couldn't be further from the truth. Women are attracted to men who respect themselves enough to have standards, boundaries, and non-negotiables. When you lack self-respect, you unconsciously communicate to women that you don't believe you deserve their respect either. Self-respect manifests in everything you do: how you dress, how you speak, how you carry yourself, and most importantly, how you allow others to treat you. The magnetic man has clear standards for how he expects to be treated, and he's willing to walk away from anyone who doesn't meet those standards, regardless of how attractive they are. This isn't about being arrogant or difficult, it's about valuing yourself enough to maintain your dignity and self-worth. Boundaries are the external expression of your self-respect. They're the lines you draw that say, this is acceptable and this is not. Women test these boundaries constantly, not because they're malicious, but because they need to know they're dealing with a strong man who can't be easily manipulated or controlled. When you fail these tests by compromising your boundaries, you fail to generate attraction. When you pass these tests by maintaining your standards, you become more magnetic. Start by identifying your core values and non-negotiables. What behaviors will you absolutely not tolerate in a relationship? What standards do you have for how you want to be treated? Once you've identified these, communicate them clearly and enforce them consistently. If a woman cancels on you last minute without a good reason, don't be available the next time she wants to see you. If someone speaks to you disrespectfully, address it immediately and directly. This isn't about being harsh or unforgiving. It's about maintaining your self-respect and training others to treat you with the dignity you deserve. The magnetic man understands that attraction dies in the absence of respect, and respect can only exist where there are clear boundaries. Women want to feel like they've earned your attention and affection, not like it's given freely to anyone who shows up. When you have high standards for yourself and others, you become a prize worth winning, and this creates powerful magnetic attraction. The third step involves cultivating a powerful masculine presence that women can feel from across the room. Masculine energy isn't about being aggressive or dominating. It's about being centered, grounded, and purposeful. It's about taking up space confidently, moving with intention, and speaking with authority. Most men have been conditioned to apologize for their masculine energy, to make themselves smaller and less threatening. But this approach kills attraction instantly. Masculine presence starts with your physicality. Stand tall with your shoulders back and your chest open. Take up space unapologetically. Move slowly and deliberately rather than frantically and nervously. When you walk into a room, walk like you own it. When you sit down, sit like you belong there. Your body language should communicate confidence, strength, and calm authority. Practice walking slower, speaking slower, and moving with more intention. This immediately changes how others perceive you and how you feel about yourself. Your voice is a crucial component of masculine presence. Speak from your chest, not your throat. Lower the pitch of your voice and speak more slowly. Use pauses for emphasis instead of filler words. When you speak, make sure your words have weight and meaning. The magnetic man doesn't waste words or speak just to fill silence. He speaks when he has something valuable to say, and when he does speak, people listen. Eye contact is another essential element of masculine presence. Practice maintaining strong, steady eye contact with everyone you interact with, especially women. Don't look away first. Your eyes should be calm and confident, not aggressive or intense. Good eye contact communicates that you're comfortable with yourself and that you're not intimidated by others. Develop what I call comfortable silence. Most men are afraid of silence and feel compelled to fill every moment with chatter. The magnetic man is comfortable with silence and uses it strategically. He understands that silence creates tension, and tension creates attraction. Practice being comfortable in silent moments instead of rushing to fill them with words. Your energy should be calm but powerful, like a predator at rest. You should emanate the sense that you're capable of great things but that you're choosing to be calm in this moment. This creates intrigue and attraction because women sense your power without you having to demonstrate it overtly. The fourth step is mastering authentic communication that creates emotional connection and attraction. Most men make the mistake of trying to impress women with their achievements, their knowledge, or their status. While these things can be attractive, they're not what creates deep emotional connection. What creates connection is your ability to communicate authentically, to create emotional experiences through your words, and to make women feel understood and appreciated. Authentic communication starts with being genuinely interested in the woman you're talking to. Ask questions that go beyond surface-level small talk. Instead of asking what she does for work, ask what she's passionate about. Instead of asking where she's from, ask what shaped her into who she is today. Show genuine curiosity about her thoughts, feelings, and experiences. This demonstrates that you see her as more than just a pretty face. You see her as a complete human being with depth and complexity. Learn to share stories that reveal your character rather than just your accomplishments. Instead of bragging about your job promotion, tell a story about a challenge you overcame and what you learned from it. Instead of listing your hobbies, share how a particular experience changed your perspective on life. These stories create emotional connection because they reveal who you are at your core. Master the art of emotional validation. When a woman shares something with you, acknowledge her feelings before trying to solve her problems or offer advice. Say things like, "That must have been really challenging for you," or "I can see why that would be important to you." Women want to feel heard and understood, and when you provide this emotional validation, you become incredibly attractive to them. Practice active listening, not just waiting for your turn to speak, but actually absorbing and responding to what she's saying. Remember details from previous conversations and bring them up later. This shows that you value her enough to remember what she tells you, which is incredibly powerful for building attraction. Use humor strategically. The magnetic man has a playful side that comes out at appropriate times. Learn to tease in a way that's fun and flirtatious, rather than mean or hurtful. Develop the ability to laugh at yourself and not take everything so seriously. Humor creates positive emotions and makes women associate feeling good with being around you. The fifth step is building unshakable confidence through developing real competence in multiple areas of your life. True confidence isn't something you can fake or pretend to have. It's the natural result of knowing that you can handle whatever life throws at you. Women are incredibly skilled at detecting fake confidence, and when they sense that your confidence is just a facade, it actually makes you less attractive than if you were honestly nervous. Real confidence comes from competence, from knowing that you're good at things that matter. This means developing skills that make you valuable and capable. Learn to fix things, to cook, to handle financial matters, to lead others, to solve problems, and to create value in the world. The more competent you become, the more naturally confident you'll be, because you'll know that you can rely on yourself. Physical competence is particularly important for building magnetic confidence. Develop your physical strength through consistent training. Learn a martial art or combat sport. Push yourself physically and overcome challenges that once seemed impossible. When you know that you're physically capable and strong, you carry yourself differently. You don't need to prove your strength to anyone because you know you have it. Intellectual competence is equally important. Read voraciously, learn constantly, and develop expertise in areas that interest you. Be able to hold intelligent conversations on a variety of topics. Have opinions based on knowledge and experience, not just emotions or what others have told you. The magnetic man is intellectually curious and constantly growing. Professional competence means excelling in your career or business. Be the man who gets things done, who solves problems, and who adds value wherever he goes. Take pride in your work and constantly improve your skills. Women are attracted to men who are going somewhere in life, men who have ambition and the competence to achieve their goals. Emotional competence means understanding and managing your emotions effectively. It means being able to stay calm under pressure, to handle conflict maturely, and to support others emotionally when needed. This type of competence is especially attractive to women because it signals that you would be a good partner and potentially a good father. The key is to build competence in areas that actually matter, not just things that look impressive on the surface. Focus on skills that make you more capable, more valuable, and more self-reliant. As your competence grows, your confidence will naturally follow, and this authentic confidence is incredibly magnetic to women. The sixth step is developing a compelling life vision and sense of purpose that's bigger than any one person or relationship. Women are attracted to men who are going somewhere in life, men who have a mission that drives them and gives their life meaning. When you have a clear vision for your future and you're actively working toward it, you become magnetic because you represent possibility and adventure. Your life vision should be something that excites you and challenges you to grow. It could be building a business, mastering a craft, contributing to a cause you believe in, or creating something meaningful in the world. The specific vision doesn't matter as much as the fact that you have one and that you're passionate about it. When you talk about your vision, your eyes should light up and your energy should shift. This passion is incredibly attractive to women because it shows that you're alive and engaged with life. Having a compelling vision serves several important functions in attraction. First, it makes you interesting. You become someone with stories to tell, challenges to overcome, and dreams to pursue. Second, it makes you less needy in relationships because you have something important to focus on besides just getting validation from women. Third, It gives women a chance to be part of something bigger than themselves if they choose to join your journey. The magnetic man invites women to be part of his adventure rather than asking them to be his whole world. He says, in effect, "I'm building something amazing, and if you want to come along for the ride, you're welcome to join me." This is infinitely more attractive than saying, "Please be my everything and make me feel complete." Work on your vision daily. Set goals, make plans, and take consistent action toward your dreams. Share your progress and your challenges with others. Let people see that you're serious about your vision and that you're willing to work hard to achieve it. This demonstration of commitment and persistence is highly attractive to women because it shows that you're not just a dreamer, you're a doer. Make sure your vision includes personal growth and self-improvement. Women want to be with men who are constantly evolving and becoming better versions of themselves. Show that you're committed to growing intellectually, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. This commitment to growth makes you attractive because it suggests that a relationship with you will be dynamic and evolving, rather than stagnant and boring. The seventh and final step is mastering strategic detachment and outcome independence, perhaps the most powerful and counterintuitive principle of magnetic attraction. This means developing the ability to be genuinely unattached to any specific outcome with any specific woman. It means being able to walk away from any situation that doesn't serve you, regardless of how attractive the woman is or how much you think you want her. Outcome independence doesn't mean you don't care about women or relationships. It means you care more about your self-respect, your standards, and your long-term happiness than you do about any particular outcome. When you're truly outcome independent, you make decisions based on what's best for you rather than what you think will get you the result you want in the moment. This principle is magnetic because it's so rare. Most men are desperately attached to outcomes. They want the woman to like them, to call them back, to have sex with them, to be their girlfriend. This desperation is palpable and incredibly unattractive. When you're genuinely unattached to these outcomes, you behave differently. You're more relaxed, more authentic, and more attractive because you're not trying to force anything to happen. Outcome independence allows you to take risks that attached men won't take. You can be honest about what you want, you can express your opinions freely, and you can maintain your standards because you're not afraid of losing any particular opportunity. This freedom is attractive because it shows confidence and authenticity. To develop outcome independence, you must first develop options. Have multiple areas of your life that bring you fulfillment: your career, your hobbies, your friendships, your personal growth. Don't make women the only source of happiness in your life. The more fulfilling your life is overall, the easier it becomes to be unattached to any specific romantic outcome. Practice walking away from situations that don't meet your standards. If a woman is consistently late, disrespectful, or unavailable, be willing to end the interaction politely but firmly. This isn't about being harsh or unforgiving. It's about valuing yourself enough to only invest your time and energy in people who reciprocate your effort and respect. Develop what I call abundance mindset. Understand that there are millions of incredible women in the world, and if one situation doesn't work out, there will be others. This isn't about devaluing women or treating them as interchangeable. It's about not putting all your emotional eggs in one basket before you even know if that basket is strong enough to hold them. Practice delayed gratification. Don't rush toward physical or emotional intimacy just because you're afraid the opportunity might disappear. Take your time to evaluate whether someone is truly compatible with you before you invest deeply. This patience is attractive because it shows that you have standards and that you're not desperate for any attention you can get. The truly magnetic man operates from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. He knows that good opportunities will continue to present themselves because he's constantly working on becoming more attractive through his actions, his character, and his lifestyle. This confidence in his ability to create opportunities makes him naturally magnetic because he's not grasping desperately at any single chance. Now that you understand these 7 steps, it's crucial to understand that becoming magnetic isn't about implementing these principles for a few days or weeks and then expecting dramatic results. This is about fundamentally transforming who you are as a man. This is about becoming someone who naturally and effortlessly attracts high-quality women because of who he is, not because of what he does. The integration of these principles happens through consistent daily practice. Every day, you're either moving toward becoming more magnetic or you're moving away from it. There's no neutral ground. Every choice you make, every conversation you have, and every action you take is either building your magnetism or diminishing it. Start with your morning routine. Begin each day by strengthening your internal state through meditation or reflection. Review your goals and your vision for your life. Remind yourself of your standards and your boundaries. Prepare mentally for the day ahead by visualizing yourself handling challenges with calm confidence. Throughout your day, practice these principles in every interaction, not just with women you're attracted to. Practice strong eye contact with everyone you meet. Speak slowly and deliberately in all your conversations. Maintain good posture and confident body language, whether you're at work, at the gym, or at the grocery store. These principles should become so natural that you don't have to think about them. End each day with reflection. What situations challenged you today? How did you handle them? Where did you maintain your standards, and where did you compromise them? What can you learn from today's experiences that will make you stronger tomorrow? This consistent self-reflection is crucial for continued growth and improvement. Remember that becoming magnetic is not about manipulating women or tricking them into being attracted to you. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, the version that naturally attracts high-quality people into your life. When you focus on becoming valuable rather than getting value, when you focus on giving rather than taking, when you focus on growing rather than just appearing attractive, you become genuinely magnetic. The journey to becoming magnetic is also a journey of self-discovery. As you implement these principles, you'll discover strengths you didn't know you had. You'll develop confidence you never thought possible. You'll attract opportunities and relationships that once seemed out of reach. Most importantly, you'll develop genuine self-respect and self-love that no one can take away from you. Before I conclude, I need to give you both a warning and a promise. The warning is this: implementing these principles will change your life in ways you can't imagine, and change can be uncomfortable. You'll outgrow friendships that no longer serve you. You'll become less tolerant of mediocrity in yourself and others. You'll start expecting more from life because you know you deserve more. This growth can be challenging, but it's necessary if you want to become truly magnetic. You'll also face resistance from others who are comfortable with the old version of you. Some people prefer you weak and needy because it makes them feel better about themselves. When you start becoming strong and magnetic, it threatens their comfort zone. Be prepared for this resistance and don't let it derail your progress. The promise is this: if you commit to these principles and practice them consistently, you will become a fundamentally different man. You'll walk differently, talk differently, and carry yourself differently. You'll attract not just women, but opportunities, friendships, and experiences that align with your new level of confidence and self-respect. You'll become someone you're genuinely proud to be, regardless of external validation. Women will notice the change, but more importantly, you'll notice the change. You'll wake up excited about your life instead of dreading another day of mediocrity. You'll handle challenges that once overwhelmed you with calm confidence. You'll pursue goals that once seemed impossible with determination and persistence. Right now, you have a choice to make. You can watch this video, feel inspired for a moment, and then go back to your old patterns and wonder why nothing changes in your life. Or you can commit to becoming the magnetic man I've described. You can start implementing these principles today and begin the transformation that will change everything. If you choose the path of transformation, start with step 1 today. Find 10 minutes to practice meditation or mindful breathing. Set a clear boundary with someone who has been disrespecting you. Stand up straighter and make eye contact with the next person you talk to. These small actions might seem insignificant, but they're the beginning of a complete transformation. Remember, every magnetic man started exactly where you are now. The only difference between where you are and where you want to be is consistent action over time. The principles I've shared with you today have been tested by thousands of men who have transformed their lives through disciplined application. The magnetic man you'll become through following these principles isn't a character you'll be playing or a mask you'll be wearing. It's the authentic, powerful version of yourself that's been waiting for you to claim it. This is who you really are underneath all the conditioning, fear, and limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to start becoming the man you want to be. Stop making excuses about why these principles won't work for you. Stop believing that you're somehow different, or that transformation is possible for everyone except you. You have everything you need right now to begin this journey. The woman of your dreams is out there right now, and she's looking for exactly the kind of man these principles will help you become. She's not looking for perfection. She's looking for a man who is strong, authentic, purposeful, and magnetic. She's looking for a man who has done the work on himself and who can offer her genuine value in a relationship. You can be that man. You can become magnetic. You can transform your life starting today. The only question is, will you?